All right. Hello, everybody. Hello. Awkward silence. I know. Don't worry about it. Hello. How's everyone today? Today's stream is going to be really, really short because, oh my god. Hello. Uh, El, how do I pronounce that? Eltioze? Eltioise? Hello. Elitoise? What is that supposed to mean? Yeah, so first of all, I love when you're like, oh wait, it's time to go live. LTOEs. Okay. I'll see if I can remember that. But it's like, hey guys, we're about to go live. Let's just have technical difficulties. I love having technical difficulties. It's my favorite. When, your phone's IP address just changes. And I'm like, cool, that's awesome. I really, wasn't looking forward to having to deal with that shit today. After my weekend was rather busy. So we're here now, and that's great. But that being said, okay. Brain needs to wake up. I also woke up like 5 hours ago, which for me is very early. Extraordinarily early. I do not think I slept well. So hopefully we're going to keep it together for the next maybe like hour and a half. But the thing that I was going to rant about. So, I have a presentation today. And it's not done yet. And it's today. After stream. So you might be asking yourself, wow, Flaris, do you think streaming's a good idea right now? To which I say, no, it really isn't. But, however, did say that I was going to be here. So, we're going to do that at least for a little bit. I honestly might just like completely skip over the strategy meeting today simply because Monday, in air quotes, because it's our first stream this week, normally takes too long. So we're just probably not going to do that today. However, I would like to enjoy the I was going to say the sweet embrace of death. That is not what I wanted to say. We can enjoy, maybe a couple of playthroughs, hopefully, before I decide to remember that I have responsibilities. So, but how is everybody doing today? I've been playing this game, a decent bit offline, and I've gotten some clears. I think I've gotten like 7.
Got me again.
But I figured, where we left off Hades last time was maybe not ideal. So I figured I wanted to play it. I don't know necessarily what we're gonna do. Oh, I don't think I opened anything. Hold on a second. I didn't open the... How's everyone else doing? How's it been? How's it going? How's everything? Please tell me, talk to me, speak to me. I had a little bit of a weekend, so I, not that I particularly feel like talking about it, but it was pretty it got pretty yikes at the end, so I wasn't recovering from that. With 7 clears, there's certainly been some skipped story. Right, I guess like that'd be good to catch people up. You currently have the Rona. That is extremely unfortunate, my friend. I hope you are resting well. Hopefully. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, hopefully that gets better soon. Okay, yeah. So basically, we got to for perhaps anyone who doesn't want extreme spoilers, I would suggest you don't watch the stream. But for people who don't want spoilers, maybe, yeah, we're spoiling stuff. We're going super spoiler mode. I don't know. It's spoils. We're spoiling. So first of all, you have to fight this guy. That's a pretty big spoiler, right? So you fight him, and then you kick his butt, and then you leave, and then after you leave, it's like, yo, it's pretty nice out here. Just kidding, I feel like garbage. So you, like, meet your mom and talk to her a few times. And I'm gonna be honest with you, you know, I maybe could have been paying more attention. You have to fight the chair? Yes. I fight my chair on a daily basis. Yeah, the guy who's not here. You have to fight Hades. And then you go talk to your mom. And then your mom's like, oh my god, you're alive. That's crazy. I thought you were super not alive. But it's like, no, mom, I'm alive. I sure am not dead. And then every time you go to the surface, basically every time you clear a run, you get another chance to talk to her. There's other people. Oh my god. Other people for us to talk to. I'm so sorry, I'm totally yawning. You get a chance to talk to all these other people. Maybe we should do that. I don't know if we want to do that. Maybe what we're going to do is we're just going to start a run. I think I want to be wrapping up in about an hour. So, let's just start a run. We unlocked a whole bunch of stuff in the mirror. That's pretty cool, I guess. Yep. And, oh, wait, I unlocked that on stream. I was going to say, I got or I think I did. Did I unlock, oh, god damn it. Did I unlock this poster on stream? Aphrodite poster. Because I believe that I did it off stream and then was like... I have this now. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Yeah, so we didn't pass the one story flag that's like, yeah, you should go lie down. So I'm sure there's more stuff. I don't know if we're going to try one run and then, like, go do some story stuff, but I wanted to, like, go beat some people up. The build I've been trying to make work recently is I've been playing the shield. And I wanted the super push shield. So we've been taking Poseidon on attack just because I want to send things flying into walls or very far away from me. And then with the Zeus duo boon, it's pretty decent. But I haven't been able to actually clear the thing yet. So we're going to try doing that. Mistakes? Hey, that's me. I'm a mistake. Let's go. Let's go. Any other mistakes in chat?
You got that right.
Or just me? What's up, dude? Bro Sidon. Oh yeah, I tried also not gifting NPCs because I didn't want to like skip their gift dialogue in case I actually wanted to like play the game more. I'm not sure how much I want to. That's why it's funny because normally people don't show up for the 10 o'clock stream. I can't tell. It's likely due to time slot. Like it doesn't really make a whole bunch of sense. But we definitely put this here so that we could be like, this playthrough's dead. XD Lamau. I don't know if it is though. Not a mistake, just an accident? True. Feels bad, man. But yeah, I have a lot of fun playing this. Is the audio low, by the way? It feels like it's low. I think the audio is really low. I'm gonna change that. Or game audio, I should say, is really low. I think that's probably better. Hopefully it's not too loud. Okay. Seems to be good. How have you been liking the story? That's the point, Rance. I haven't been trying to advance the story. I haven't talked to, like, any NPCs. I've talked to 0 NPCs. And then I tried to ignore what happened when I got to the surface in case I wanted to, like, start a fresh save and then experience the story with everybody. But literally it's like, okay, yeah, guys, let's, you know, pick up where the story left off. Let's just, like, actually talk to NPCs today. Let's have a calm morning. And it's like, no. We're not having a calm morning. This weekend was very stressful. I'm tired, and I have a presentation today that I literally don't even have done. So we're just going to have DGen Gaming Hour for about an hour, and then I'm leaving. So I'm really sorry. This is not exactly what I intended for this stream to be, but... But yeah, they did the thing that I liked at the... like, the first time you clear stuff. Which is, they make you walk really slowly to represent the fact that the character is also walking very slowly because they're weak. I really like it when games do that. Because it's kind of like, I don't feel weak, so I don't need to walk slowly, but then they force you to walk slowly because you're supposed to empathize with the character who is feeling very tired and like garbage. I should just call this, like, the Cabedon stream, because it is me bashing people into walls. Or bashing them into spike traps. I really like the shield. I feel like it doesn't do a lot of damage to bosses, though. Which is where I kind of end up with problems. It's okay, we at least get to let all our flat jokes we were holding since Monday.
Nice.
Man. Is that all I am to all of you? Just a walking flat joke? Feels bad, man. Yeah, well, I think your humor is a walking flat joke, so get at me. The game doesn't need to do much for me to empathize with feeling like garbage. She...
Business.
Damn. That's unlucky. But yes. It's one of those things where, like, I think some people go their entire life without really understanding, like, what it's like to feel heavy, right? Not, like, physically heavy, but, like, kind of physically heavy. It's like when you feel physically drained. You know what I mean? Like, some people just don't really, like, understand what that's like. So, forcing them to walk slowly is great. Big fan.
I'll pay for that.
I think I didn't have to buy the other thing. Oh, it was darkness. I probably didn't have to buy the darkness.
You and me.
Oh. Arky Mass.
Hello again. You ready?
Oh, I also gave an ambrosia to Artemis.
I've been looking forward to this last time,
Don't worry
so
about that.
Let's get on with it.
Also might have done that while I was off stream. That was the one thing that I was like, I don't know if I can wait for the next Hades stream to propose to Artemis. I mean, what?
The power of the gods.
That and your thick thighs? Oh, man. So I'm not just a walking flat joke. I'm also a walking thick thighs joke. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Should have been Meg?
I have to figure
Yeah, I haven't gifted any of the other NPCs. Because I felt like maybe I should wait. but but I should probably start doing that now.
If you are so disinterested
Oh.
in my generosity, young Zagreus, then you shall have my wrath.
Okay. See, it's really interesting with these like doubles, where it's like, which one of us is more important to you? You have to pick both of us, or you can only pick one of us. And it's like, okay. Listen here. The only reason I came to the double boon room was because I wanted both of you. I have to remember, but didn't you give Ambrosia to Artemis on stream, or is that some item you got more recently? So Ambrosia is the thing you get for beating the third boss, and I don't believe we ever beat the third boss on stream. I still haven't been able to talk to Demeter even once. I should retake this game eventually. Yeah. So that was also kind of a spoiler, maybe, but you only get Demeter after you get to the outside, I think, because there's, you know, maybe I should have prefaced that with that it's a spoiler. I want to get the Artemis dash, so I think we're just gonna take this. Oh yeah, then that's a different item. Yes, we get it from the Minotaur and the other guy. You have to go out once? Thanks. That's a long road for me yet. Yeah, it took me a while as well. You know, I did play this a fair bit off stream, just because I was originally like, oh, I kind of want to get better at the game off stream. But then it ended up being like, oh, well, I guess if we're getting better, we just get to the end, you know what I mean?
Whoa, hold it right there.
Oh, I need to not skip the boss dialogue. Or like I probably don't want to. Okay. Yeah, the weapon I've actually been using, which I feel like I can pretty easily get a clear on, and like has more been like if I wanted to push for Titan's Bloods or something using the extra stuff or the extra difficulty modifiers, then I'd be playing the bow with the aspect that's like you hit them with the bow and then your special shoots the one target multiple times. So I figured out that you can like dot something like 8 times if you just special them 8 times, and like that's kind of good. So I've been able to pretty easily get wins with that.
How many times?
Off to Asphodel.
I think I've already... Yeah, so I already got the Poseidon push stuff. So we're gonna get Zeus, because we want the Zappy stuff. Ouchie.
Up we go.
Up we go. But the shield, like, I always feel like I'm popping off with the shield in, like, the first 2 areas. And then the third area, I just get, like, blasted. Or I get roasted by the Hydras. And then I'm like, wow, I guess my build actually sucks. Feels bad, man. Even though that's not necessarily the case. Wait, come back. Get back.
All right. Now what?
We want Zeus. Because there's a duo boon that gives you basically plus
Come and get it.
plus like lightning bolt damage on hit, which is very good. It makes you do big damage. One funny thing, though, that just happened there, that I've been experiencing with the shield, is when you send them to the literal when you send them to the literal stratosphere, they end up, like, floating enemies, just, they don't take lava damage. So they just end up, like, floating around the outskirts, and I'm like, get back here. Get far away. I can't hit them. You have to wait for your cast to come back and stuff. Yeah. I need to stop skipping the dialogue. Oh no. Yes, I think I need to take one of the like actual casty things or other thing to get the duo boon. Yeah. Oh, he just jumped out. Friend, put yourself onto the lava, please. Onto the lava. Thank you. Get bullied. Get bullied. Bonk. Ow. Not to bully me. Bully the other people. Oh yeah, I played some EDH this weekend. And that was interesting. A little while ago, I decided to stop, like,
Delicious.
stop restricting my deck building in EDH. Just because, like, it's probably never going to be CEDH level. Where there's, like, mana rocks, 0 mana rocks that are OP or anything like that. But I did pick up a Bloom Tender recently, which I don't know how many people just like don't play Magic and have no idea what I'm talking about. In which case, I can contextualize more if anybody is confused. Please let me know. But I play a Bant Pile, also known as Derevi plus good Bant cards. Oh.
That hurt, damn it.
And Bloom Tender, the 2-mana card that has tap. Oh my god. Stupid floating enemies, man. Just being like, man, come on. What is this? What is this, man? Like, come on. Hate this. Come on, man. I'm so tilted. Like, come on, game. The worst. If I just, like, stood over here. Bloom Tender seems fine in Bant, though obviously not as good as in 5-color. Yeah, certainly you could get... It's tap, add mana for each, like, mana symbol type you have on the board. So, Derevi is a 3-mana commander, which means that she produces... Or rather, Bloom Tender produces green, blue, and white when you tap Bloom Tender. The thing is, Derevi's ability on Enter untaps something. And also when you deal combat damage, you can tap or untap something. So Bloom Tender becomes produce 6 mana on turn 3. So I like turn 3 Woodland Bellowered my opponents, and then made about a bajillion mana, and then time walked on them on turn 4. With a board state of like, what was it? Woodland Bellower, Ewit, a bunch of stuff. But the point is that, like, you know, it was it's pretty nuts. I think Bloom Tender's pretty nuts. Been lurking while doing some work. Gotta go now though. Thanks for the stream. All right, take care, Keel. Have a good one. Sorry, I'm nerding out about MTG. Kind of what I've been doing for the last few days, among other things. Bonk. But yeah, I would say the pod that I was in was relatively competitive. Not CEDH level. But I wanted to go to my local store and play outside of that group of people. And be like, hey look, I have a semi-competent deck. Look at it. It very good.
Steady now.
Oh. Got a fountain. That's nice. And we have a Karen. Oh, I also made a, So is the 3-mana Bloom Tender like also in there, or is that too slow? Faber Elder is also in the deck. You just play both.
I'm rich. Should help keep me going.
Ooh, do I take Lightning Rod? I don't know if I can take a different duo if I take this one. I guess we'll find out.
Duo power.
Yeah, I was also thinking about the card Wargate recently, because it used to be in my deck a very long time ago, but I was like, this kind of seems like worse Port of Calling. Because you just get... If you're just going to get a creature, then just play the card Port of Calling. But you can Wargate for lands, which means you can Wargate for Gaia's Cradle. And that's kind of broken. So I want to get a Wargate. I don't have one. Also, no, I do not have a Gaia's Cradle. I just thought that that was the most applicable thing that you could get with Wargate. I would probably get a different land. You can also crop rotation for Gaia's Cradle, I suppose. You can Wargate for Birthing Pod, though. But I think the real MVP of my play sessions, because my opponents were Brea, which is like an artifact graveyard combo deck, Brea and Marin. So the actual MVP of playing in that pod was Scavenging Ooze. Hello Z Frosty, welcome. My Scavenging Ooze became a 30-30, I think, in one of the games, as I ate every creature in Marin's graveyard for the entire game. The Marin player actually ended up winning that game, but it was close.
And don't come back.
Unfortunately, eating the greater majority of all of Marin's creatures was not eating every creature in their deck, so they still ended up being able to Protean Hulk Wombo combo Slam Jam with something.
Should I change things up?
I think normally I take the Tooth. Take this one. Oh, did I not?
It's
Wait,
no
can I?
use.
Oh, there we go. Chaos Gate? Oh. Alright.
Get out of this damn heat.
But yeah, I feel like my Derevi deck is now at a good, like, higher power level, and I wanted to make a new deck, which is also going to be Bant Pile, but will not be a Birthing Pod deck. The reason being that I have pieces for Bant decks, so that's what I can make. But I wanted to make, I don't know what its full name is. What their name's like Falco something rather. What they do or say is that you can cast the top card of your deck. I think it's cast. It might be play. I think it's cast, though. You can cast the top card of your deck by removing a counter from any of your creatures. I think it might also be Planeswalker, I don't know. But you can remove a counter and cast the top card of your deck. So I wanted to make just like a Bant aggro deck that uses the very powerful commander interaction player removal. So instead of playing like a pseudo mid-range combo deck, I wanted to just play like an efficient aggro deck that removes players from the table before they do stupid things.
He just grows stronger.
That's Falco Spara? Yes. That guy.
Strong bows.
He seems very powerful. Just wanted to make like an aggro deck that plays a bunch of stuff off the top of their deck and forces the issue by cleaning up. I guess in a way as well, my table I normally play with is a bunch of mid-range combo decks, so, you know. No one's really forcing the issue by ending the game, and I feel like that is missing. So I wanted to do that. Upgrade or Haron? Haron. Getting more than 2 things a turn is nice, but my preferred 2 mana graveyard hate permanent is Unlicensed Hearse. What's that one do?
Why not?
Your lightning effects also make them jolted. That lets you, oh no. Vulnerable is the backstab thing. Sure. I don't know if Lightning Rod means I can't do the other one. Do you want to fight Karen? There's boons in front of me, so I kind of don't want to. Yeah, we're not going to. But yeah, I thought of doing, like,
You are more
really dumb things with Falco Spara, like playing Heroic.
is most certainly in order.
So I used to play Heroic back in the day.
You're going
But
to force a rematch each time I manage to defeat you, aren't you?
I don't know.
We and our victories are all impermanent here in Elysium. We live, such as it is, for moments such as these.
Right. Oh. Yeah, see, this always feels like I'm not doing that much damage. But also, I think it's just because the other build that I normally do just, like, does so much damage. But this is kind of like... I sure am, like, auto-attacking them. Alright. 2-mana vehicle that taps to exile 2 things from a graveyard and has power toughness equal to cards exiled. I see.
In the name of Hades.
That does not say exile cards equal to how much green mana you have, but I can see how that would also be good. This one. Before they do stupid things, foolish opponent, you activated my trap card. Dumb guillotine. Every misplay, you lose 3,000 life points.
Good enough.
I think there's, like, certain cards that, you know, don't do exactly that, but...
Fishing point there.
Oh yeah, we have a fishing rod. I haven't done, like, any fishing.
You again. I told you to stay clear of me. Your father's quite the big shot around here, but that means
Wanna be a
nothing
big
to
shot?
me, understand? Go and and tell him he can cast me in the pits of Tartarus for all I care. It'd be a welcome change of pace from being put to pasture here.
Yeah, so I this was another person who I skipped a bunch of dialogue for, but if you're wearing the keepsake I'm currently wearing, this guy started talking to you and being like, "Who gave you that? What's happening? I don't understand." But I think we have enough HP. Oh yeah, I don't know if I finished the thought, but like making heroic stuff. But like the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I feel like hoping to cast a spell off the top with like a heroic creature on board to like give you a counter to cycle the top card of your deck to like cast another thing off the top of your deck. It would be kind of like heroic storm. You know what I mean? And it's like, instead of playing heroic storm, I could just cast a creature off the top of my deck that has a +1/+1 counter on it. That seems less jank than needing to have a heroic creature. So point bomb. Yeah, we pissed off Demeter again. How tragic. Right. Yeah, how many people did I confuse with all the MTG talk that no one cared about? Sure. It's unfortunate because you'd think like, oh, you went missing for one more day than normal. What'd you do with your time off? And it's like, I just play card games. I was gonna watch Edge Runners, but on Sunday I had like a very, very bad headache. It's actually really unfortunate because it's one of those headaches where I was like, oh yeah, all I have to do is like lie down, go to sleep, you know, then I'll be okay. But we had a really tough time sleeping. And then we woke up multiple times. And we're like, damn, I really feel like if I was just asleep right now, that'd be way better. I really wish my body did not prompt me to wake up.
A palm of power.
Sorry, Demeter, when in doubt, people are gonna take the waifu? Oh yeah, I guess it was this was between Demeter and Artemis, right? This took place in the US. Would they be called Defoot instead of Demeter? That's terrible and I hate it.
Pleasure doing business.
Knock away boons, rupture foes, sure.
Give me a better
Upgrade. HP. Edge Runners is so good, definitely recommended, and oof, headaches suck. Yeah. I was pretty sad, because normally I... Oh. No dialogue, huh? Felt kind of bad that I went ahead and played so much Hades off stream, but... It's also kind of why I said I scheduled this one for 10 o'clock and that I was... No. I kind of wanted to gauge if people were, like, still interested in watching me play. Or, like, experiencing part of the story together.
You and me now.
Lightning Rod is a very funny legendary boon IMO. Just gonna sit here and watch the world burn, I think.
Lady Aphrodite, guide my hand.
But yeah, I really wanted to watch Edgerunners, but I have not yet. Ooh.
I shall not lose to you again. You have insulted me too many times, blackguard.
But you know what I am excited for? Is Stray. We're playing Stray this week. And I did my level best to not see anything about Stray, despite wanting to watch every single other VTuber and other content creator play Stray.
That shade there.
And I have not seen anything of it.
Hope you enjoyed the show.
I'd love for Aphrodite to guide my hand. Jesus. Honestly, same. But, okay, do we want to... I'm gonna take the tooth. And I think we're good otherwise. So this should be fine. I think we're doing pretty good, unless I get memed on. You have a car, so you love that game? I'm assuming that meant cat.
No more dead to deal with at least.
So we will be playing... We have 2 days scheduled of Cat Simulator. And, hopefully that goes well. I'm excited because I can do this. And then we're gonna have Succubus with cat ears.
If I were a saint to say,
And that is what we're doing. So I think unless I do something very silly, I should be good. Lightning Rod is also hilariously effective in these rooms. Unless they get lodged into people, and I can't do anything about that. You could always mod Stray so that you play as a car. I'm sure you could. Replace every cat model with a car instead.
one of those gigantic satyrs.
I only agree to playing Stray as a car if I can be a dump truck. I identify with being a dump truck, so either I get to play as one, or I will not play the game.
Back I go. I'm back.
Let's save up. It's just as loud. Yeah, I mean, I just need to... Look, it's part of my brand. It's part of my brand to be a dump truck, so I'm not allowed to not be a dump truck.
What?
Bunk. Cars are quieter than cats. Yeah, you just have a cat at your door going meow. Meow. Yeah. Yeah. Pay attention to me. Yeah. I would not be able to do an entire playthrough while saying yeah. I think that would become very, very inconvenient, yeah. I really wouldn't want to do that, yeah. This is already getting annoying, yeah. This is getting annoying. Yeah.
Fuck, won't miss a couple
Oh, it
corners.
wasn't here. I think I've been getting the sack on the second time very frequently.
Leave the
Upgrades.
pleasure care on.
Ooh. Probably really good. This one.
I bet it's in here.
Well, I'm glad the shield worked out. I don't know why. I feel like I've been struggling a lot playing it. But perhaps we have finally gotten the perfect storm of truth.
Satyr sack.
Oh, it's the sack.
Of Olympus.
Probably this. Sack.
Olympus just loves whatever this stuff is.
Yeah, it's actually really funny. When I first approached Cerberus, I was like, no! Don't make me fight my boy! Don't make me do it! I think we're good to just go.
Joyfully, the Hound of Hell accepts another satyr sack.
We vanquished him. Cerberus was destroyed. Vanquished. Worse when they knock shit over if you aren't paying attention to them. Like, had Cat stare at me and knock a glass cup on the floor, gave him a look, and the bugger knocked over another one.
Father.
Yes, I think the correct answer to solving cat problems is simply to tape everything down with duct tape.
I expected that if anyone could train you into martial competence, it would be him.
So you didn't expect that one day I would end up using everything I learned from him against you.
I anticipate more than you know. But Achilles merely practiced against mortals. Now you practice against me.
And now we've got Buff Dad, who I actually thought was a lot easier than the Minotaur fight, personally.
Darkness. Why have you forced me to confront you here again?
You know exactly why.
Ow. Way to call.
Take care of this.
That meddler.
He gets harder, to be fair. Does he? I mean, the thing that I find hard or easier about him is that, like, you don't need to deal with two bosses. It's just him plus ads. I feel like the ads aren't that scary. Ow.
Let's finish this then.
We are not finished. You'll burn.
Bonk.
To hide from me.
Oh. Bonk.
I hear you. Firing.
Think bonk. Alright, we did it! Let's go! You cannot escape. None of us can.
Fair.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I am escaping, just temporarily. Your powerless dad against my waifu bow girl. Yeah. Alright, we didn't get the duo thing that I wanted, but Lightning Rod is a very fun duo boon. Yeah, and we got big shield smack. Big. God Titan's blood. Calling your dad kiddo, powerful. That's where you're wrong, kiddo. Dad.
So much water.
Sorry, I was channeling the inner teleports behind you. Nothing personal, kid. Yeah, so you had to do this entire thing while walking slowly the first time, and I thought that was pretty cool.
All manner of fruits and vegetables thrive within the hidden gardens of Persephone, the one-time queen of all the underworld. A world of life, far from
these things.
Hello.
I could not stand it on Olympus, Zagreus. The blustering, the posturing, my overbearing mother. None of it. I would have left the mountain voluntarily, except
Father absconded with you, didn't he? Dragged you down with him into the underworld. So if Olympus were to find that out, I shudder to think of the consequences.
that fool is trying to protect me even now. It wasn't he who absconded with me, my son. And it's more complicated even than that. I was content to leave, willing to make my life within the underworld, with your father.
I dare not ask who did bring you to Father then. So essentially you ran away from home to live with him. I mean no disrespect, but did you realize what you were getting yourself into?
We have a tendency to be impetuous when we are younger, Zagreus. I heard all about your father before we met. Admired paintings of him. It was very awkward at first, but he had a bluntness I fancied. A sense of principle. I much preferred him to his brothers, I can tell you that.
I was gonna say, isn't it kind of awkward to be like, hey Hades, you know, I just kind of like stare at your picture in my off time, you know, nothing weird about that. I saw my cadgers on. That's kind of like saying, hey Flaris, I look at your pictures from time to time. By the way, I'm a chat member. You know, I just kind of do that. Hey, do you want to run away together, by the way? Is that like, are you interested in doing that? But I would like to bring all my paintings of you with me.
So, then you secretly
Oh,
left Mount Olympus
again, the bad Tommy Rumblies.
and Olympus never found out. What do you suppose would happen if they did?
I think there would be war between Olympus and your father, Zagreus, if they found out. Especially now, after all this. And after all this time. They slew their parents once. If the Titans could be wiped from this world, so can we all.
Ah.
So it makes sense. If Father, he agrees with you and thinks that leaving you in hiding here, that it's the only way he can prevent that war.
I can see how your father, shrewd but also single-minded as he was, might have followed such a line of reasoning as that. Oh, Zagreus. What have I done?
No. What have I done?
Hmm.
I can't.
Sorry, I don't think I ever listened to that dialogue bit, but
I need to fix this.
I've said this multiple times before, but like the I can't emote. Except it's Zagreus on the ground. I can't! Oh, I lost! I lost by the sticks! Ah! Hades do be thick, Perception's got good taste. Yeah, Hades is a thick boy. You know how thick he is. Hey, Dad.
I told you, boy. I told you. There's no escape from here. Learn that the hard way, then.
You could have told me more important things. Mother left because she never even knew I was alive, thanks to you. She's got a lot of questions herself, as you can probably imagine. I'm headed back to her. You going to cooperate?
Nonsense. Listen to me. If you have any sense remaining in that head of yours, I caution you not to discuss this here and now.
Let me go. Let me find her. She demands it.
The alert sting is just very funny to me.
No. I'll hear no demands from you.
Alright, well, I guess I'll have to kick your butt again, won't I?
How did it go, lad? You've been gone a while. For good reason, I hope.
He did lose, that's why he goes back. He did.
Again, sir.
I can't. I lost.
Proximal. But I have so many questions left for her, and Father's certainly not been of any help.
Well, first of all, good work. I knew you had it in you. Secondly, you know what you have to do. Go find her, for as many chances as it takes. It's not just her you've sought. It's the answers to those questions that you have.
Yes.
Yep.
I will.
Here, have one of these things. How many of them do I only have like 6, surprisingly.
Generosity.
Oh, I think it's because I have the one boon turned on where I,
I'm the one who's royalty around here.
you know,
That's about the last thing
I get
expect
mostly
when first I set foot in this
boons
house.
and upgrades or something. Or the ratio has changed, the
And
percentage.
guess what? You still are.
Kelly's his best
And always
boy.
will be, if you ask me.
He's a good lad.
You deserve so much better than just this. I wish there was more that I could do.
Thank you, then. And do not worry about me. I'm fortunate to be here. And besides, a teacher couldn't have asked for a better pupil.
Oh,
Other way around.
At last.
at last. Back into the pits. Oops. Alright. I'm gonna continue with the trend of just kind of getting it done, you know? Oh, I need like 4. Didn't know that. I tried to win with Aspect of Hera as well. Couldn't really do that.
You know
Very
how when
difficult.
you're not around and it's just me and all your weapons, I mean your infernal arms right over there. Between us, they are making me a bit uncomfortable.
Wait, why?
Can't blame you, mate. I wouldn't want to be stuck in a chamber with a bunch of legendary, quite possibly malevolent killing artifacts.
Ah, you know what? That makes more sense.
Oh, I didn't mean it like a bad thing, boyo. The weirder you make those things, the more it gives me the shakes and keeps me hopping like this nice and steady till the next time you get back. So thanks.
Oh,
Sure.
great. Have a thing.
Wow, now get a load of what you got there, boyo. Wait, really? That's for me? You just pulling my leg.
I'm really giving this to you, mate. Now go enjoy it, will you? Once I've finished pummeling you some more just for the sake of it.
Please talk to Mama next. She needs a gift.
Gods.
Okay.
Your father
Hello,
fell
Nyx.
to you as once his father fell to him, although you were substantially more merciful. I know it is a bitter victory at best. Though, tell me, what transpired subsequently that you have returned? Did you locate your birth mother?
I did.
She was there. She was where you said she'd be. And more than I imagined, but I had so little time with her. I can't survive up there for very long. Why didn't you tell me I'd just die no matter what?
Oh, my child. I say this
Oh, she looks sad.
I did not
No.
know, or I did not wish to believe, that the surface would have such an effect on you. But it seems you share your father's fate, after all.
My father's fate. But he is smugly waiting for me every single time I make it there and seems quite healthy by then, all in all. Though, maybe the farther we get from this realm, the worse we get. Because he cast his lot, inheriting the underworld.
So I now presume you are bound to this realm by powers greater even than mine.
Damn.
Tell me something. If you knew that you could only see Persephone for but a moment's time, would you still make the journey to her there?
Well, I've done it a few times, Nyx.
Yes, I would. I had so many questions left for her.
Then go and ask them, child. Steady your resolve and find her there again. And use well what brief time you have with one another whilst you can. As mortals do.
As mortals do.
Alright, thanks, fam.
Possibly accept such generosity, my child. Surely others whom you know are more deserving of such offerings.
Nonsense, Nyx. I want you to have it. You've always cared for me. I can't ever repay you for that.
Oh. Zagreus is so sweet. Alright. We need to make sure we get more of the nectar so I can actually
I'm growing
friend people. Okay, let's see what we can do. What's us? Are deactivated. -3 from the bottom up. Ooh, yikes. How about no? I think maybe I could use that. Hold on a second.
Got a fancy weapon there or what?
I would like Dionysus. Not gonna go lie down. Should I? I was gonna try finishing another run, but did we want to try lying down? didn't mind doing this one. Oh, god damn it. I pressed the button to go the other way. Like, not on purpose. Let's try it. Sleep! Let me slip.
The heavy sleeping underworld prince arises, with the feeling that the brief nap he intended as a respite from the rigors of the day or night apparently was none too brief at all.
I'm late for work. Father's going to kill me.
Late for work?
Responsibility-rejecting Zagreus strides down his father's hall, quite unconcerned about the urgency with which he is expected to behave under a set of circumstances such as this.
Going as fast as I can. You hurry up.
The door to the administrative chamber beckons just beyond the hall. The prince perchance believes that he may enter quietly, without drawing the notice of those laboring within.
You better not give me away, old man.
Suggest you hurry in there, lad.
Oh, wait, why are you here?
Let's not keep your father waiting.
Okay. Hey, yo. What's up?
Sorry.
Oh.
The day or night's duties are sheer simplicity itself. At least at first, as when the prince simply signs in to signal the commencement of his shift.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Get on with your responsibilities.
But I don't want to do them.
The training
But Dad...
his efforts to administer approvals to the judgment terms ultimately leave a lot to be desired.
Well, what is the latest explanation for your tardiness? Lost track of time admiring the courtyard view? Perhaps you were recuperating from your martial training. Achilles is not prone to holding back.
I'm sorry, Father. I just overslept. I must have overslept. How am I even supposed to know exactly when to be here? I mean, every moment, every day and night here, it's all the same.
It's not at all the same. The hue of Ixion's green light takes on an obviously lighter hue when it is time. You're an embarrassment not just to me here, boy, but to this entire operation. Now get back to work.
Bruh. I can't tell the difference. I'm sorry, man.
Tasks in the administrative chamber of the house.
But 15 minutes ago you said there'd be an hour, so I don't know. There's time to finish run. Yeah, probably. You know what? Yeah, maybe we'll just talk to some people.
Correct.
Advance the story.
Supplies on all the desks in the administrative chamber must be carefully maintained and neatly placed in a specific way, which the forgetful prince has not yet memorized in full.
Like,
Incorrect.
A litany of complaints.
Oh my God.
By restless shades across the underworld must be evaluated, organized.
I can't believe I need to listen to something every time
Where to begin.
every time I do something.
Can't understand any of this.
Yeah, this is definitely frustrating. The frustrating simulator part. I remember in Control when it did like the same thing, and I was like, bro, I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Can't understand any of
I love copying the photocopying the papers.
Disorderly Prince Zagreus,
you know,
gazes upon the endless stacks of parchment paper, each containing work details to be registered and neatly organized, and starts to feel his optimism fade.
Oh, it's faded.
Yep, it sure is fading.
The ledger of the house's income in the form of brilliant gemstones, diamonds, darkness, and the like is merely one among the prince's least liked aspects of his work.
Great.
Do it later.
Enough.
Oh, we finally did enough? Thank God. Alright, get me out of here, dude.
Last, the work-disliking prince records a summary of the results of his attempts to be of any use to the administrative needs of his grim father's house.
Okay, I'm done. So
If Hades can just hear when you made a mistake, why can't he just do it instead of staring at a piece of paper? You mean like do the work? I don't know, because he's a jerk and wants to chastise you when you do something wrong?
Not only were you late again, but then you also failed to perform even the simplest tasks that I had asked repeatedly that you complete. How many chances do you need at this? I am too lenient with you.
Sorry, Dad. I'm kind of incompetent.
too lenient. Instead of lambasting me non-stop, have you considered maybe training me some more to do this fascinating work to your satisfaction? You'll forgive me if I didn't memorize every laborious detail the last time you performed your monologue about how all this works.
Excuse me? If I'm not mistaken, you're deflecting your incompetence toward me? As though the goddess of wisdom herself has come to aid you in your time of need. I could replace you here and now with any number of simple shades hungry to work here.
Then why don't you? I don't want any of this. I'm not the one who drew the short lot with your brothers and got stuck here forever. Why am I having to do this senseless parchment pushing for you?
Why are you stuck? You're not. You're fired.
Yo, he fired me.
You were prepared to take on any responsibility at all. And don't you ever invoke your uncles here again, or I'll have you cast into the lowest pits of Tartarus. Now get out of my administration and my sight.
Yo, sick. I don't have to do any paperwork anymore. Let's go.
Late for that job anymore.
Yo, we got fired. Let's go. Finally fired. Let's go. Now I don't have to do it anymore. I don't know. That sounds like we popped off, no? That sounds like the good end?
Here, boy. Just as long as one of your three heads enjoys these pets.
Keep it moving.
What do you
Here?
think, Cerberus?
My mother. Persephone, you remember her, don't you? She was pleased to hear about you. But I couldn't stay for long, and I have to find her again. So, guess I'll see you at the temple then.
The ghoulish features of the much reviled Hound of Hell all soften instantly upon the mention of a certain name. Briefly then, the monster is at peace.
Good boy. Have a thingy.
Look what I got for you, boy.
As one of Cerberus's heads receives the prince's gift, another muzzles something back into his hand.
Come forth.
Oh wait.
Thank you, boy.
Have I never? I swear I thought I already gifted Cerberus, but sweet. I don't actually know what it does. We should go check that. Hold on a second. What does it do?
What's that one there?
Right. It's like the first one. Adds 25 to your life total. Oh man. I can't believe I just like never got that. I don't know what these are. I guess if I knew. Here. Let's see if I've gifted. I think I don't know if I've gifted Meg or not. Maybe you need to gift him 3 times. Maybe. Well, okay. Let's see how many times we've gifted him. Because Underworld. Skelly Dusa. Cerberus. I have only gifted him once. Gifted Dusa. And gift them. Eurydice. Gifted all these people. Gifted all the gods. I gifted Hades. I don't know why this is locked. Learn more by having conversation with Hades. 9! I have 9 pending conversations with Hades. I have 10 pending conversations with Nyx. Oh no. Oh, I haven't gifted Hypnos. Oh yeah, Thanatos exists. Right, I forgot. Death sometimes exists. Sometimes. Yeah, so I guess we haven't gifted Hypnos. Here, let's see if we can do that. Yo, hip guy, how's it going? Take this. Also give me something. Thank you.
I got you this.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't bring that in here. Just kidding. Thanks. But wait, I'll trade you. Look.
Cheers, Hypnos.
Iconic coin purse? Is the item you need to wear to talk to Patroclus from Achilles? Yes, I think, right? It's the bracer? I think you get the bracer from Achilles. It's this one. Yeah, from Achilles. I totally know exactly all of the mythology the reason why that makes sense. Totally. 100%. Yeah, 100. So yeah, there's 2 more, and I don't know who I'm supposed to gift them to. I guess there's probably one from Hades. If he lets me gift him again. Have I gifted Meg? Yo.
Zagreus, please tell me that the rumors are untrue. You really vanquished him? Have you completely lost your mind? You're going to destroy this blasted house.
Yeah, I don't know if that's my fault.
I had it coming for some time. What's your concern besides? The house is safe.
He's not going to take this.
So theorize that they were lovers? Interesting.
Take it out on you, on all of us. You watch yourself or all of us will pay.
Yeah, they were like, go tell that person I'm like, all right, I think, or something like that.
Hey, Meg, I thought I'd better hand this over.
I'll confiscate that if you really want. Although I'm warning you, I'm not susceptible to bribes. Many have tried.
Hey, I'm just handing over contraband to the appropriate authorities. Think nothing of it, Meg. Just doing our jobs, right?
Yeah, I'm just handing it to you, you know? No, it's no big deal, you know? I'm just giving you a little something.
What's in stock?
Oh, I can trade keys for nectar? That sounds really good. I can trade these for keys. So every 250 of these, I can get a nectar. That sounds terrible. Oh, I can trade Ambrosius for Titan Bloods. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Hello, Crimson. Welcome. We are, yeah, I think we need to finish up. I'm really sorry for the, like, super short stream today, guys. But I gotta go. Because I spent time slacking off on the weekend. And now that is not the case, I realized that all the work that I had caught up on actually means that I was on schedule, then didn't spend time doing the new work, so... Got a place to be. I have a presentation today that's not done yet. So I have to finish that before I leave. Honestly, it's just putting everything together, but I do need to actually do it instead of not doing it. Presentation takes precedence? Yes, I agree. I'd certainly expect this game to take that theory and just run with it. Yeah, I wonder what else there is. For that thing in particular. Anyways, that's gonna be it. We're gonna skip the strategy meeting today because I should really just be going. So, thank you everybody. I missed all of you. I really enjoy getting the chance to stream, and all that jazz, etc. and whatever. And I never think that one day is gonna feel like it's too long, but it definitely makes the normal 2-day break feel like a lot longer when I don't have 5 days, I suppose. It's all 3 days of break at the same time. So, anyways, we'll be back tomorrow with more Cult of the Lamb. And that'll be, good. It'll be fun. Wait, don't bonk me. Wait, I'm leaving. Okay, fine. Jeez. No, not the bonk. Yeah, wish me luck. Hopefully I don't horribly stutter or something on my presentation. So, maybe let's do this. Yeah, fantastic. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. See you tomorrow for more putting initiates in comfy bondage. I mean, in the prison cells. I mean, the things. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.